Tuesday, Utah Farm Bureau staff touring a lumber mill to see firsthand what it's like to harvest a renewable product. Timber is just like any other crop. It just has a longer growing cycle. Timber farmer and cattle rancher John Blazzard of Summit County, Utah, joins us now by telephone to take a further look at that tour on Tuesday. Thank you, John, for joining us today.
Hi.
Give us an overview of what the tour on Tuesday, if you would.
We've had it scheduled for a long time out here. The group that came just wanted to kind of see what we were doing for an operation and where we got our raw materials and how we harvested our wood and what we were making out of it. Mm-hmm. One thing that I noticed is that the people from Farm Bureau are good, honest, salt-of-the-earth people who are very enjoyable to be around. And they had a lot of good questions, and they understood producing of things from natural resources.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we have a great partnership as well. You speak well, and that's true of the Farm Bureau. Talk a little bit about your operation specifically. How long have you had that? And talk about the expanse of the operation, if you would, John.
We've been in the lumber business in Utah for 6 generations now. My great-great-grandfather delivered the first load of house logs to Brigham Young when the pioneers came into Salt Lake Valley, the Mormon pioneers. Wow. And they've been tinkering in the lumber business ever since. Lumber in Utah is not in the timber industry is not a real big thing. We've kind of had to learn to match our production and our process to the availability of the resource.
Sure.
In the last several years, the beetles have pretty well decimated and killed our whole forest because it's all old and you know, like any other crop, it doesn't last forever.
They know that we've been through Colorado seeing the same thing here some years ago. And you were just mentioning maybe some of the other challenges that you face in your industry that we're not familiar with as far as people like yourself in the lumber industry. Some of the other challenges you face, John.
We deal with, you know, simple things like all of the coal mines being shut down for unpopularity of their industry. A lot of our lumber products were going into blocking and cribbing for the coal mines. So we're scrambling, trying to find a new market for some of our wood. We produce a lot of spruce lumber, which grows at a really high elevation, 9,000 to 10,000 foot elevation. And so we're limited as to the amount of time that we can spend in the woods each summer. Mm.
Well, John, thanks for your time today. John Blazzard joining us. By the way, I see in a picture you have wearing proudly a Superior Livestock hat. And we're certainly great partners with our friends from Superior, so good to see that as well. Have a great day.